Everybody, this your boy Lions Are Awake now, and I wanted to share something with y'all. If y'all still have any questions on who Esau Edom is, and y'all having trouble identifying them or having proof that what the prophet's been saying is true, I'm gonna check out this real quick. Just ran across it. Shalom, Israel. This Lions is awake now, or Lions are awake now. I forgot my own name. If any of you sisters and brothers got any issues with, confirming in your heart who Esau Edom is, and y'all, on the line of, torn in between, what the prophets say and what you think in your heart, because your heart, it can be deceiving, because we always been taught to love everybody and love everyone. So sometimes the love part, it blinds us. That's why it tells us to have a balance. Can't love everything, because if you do, you'll be deceived into loving something that's not good for you, or somebody that's not good for you. You gotta hate evil, and you gotta hate those who do evil. Not saying that when people come to the truth and repent, I'm not saying people can't do that, but while they in sin and while they doing evil things, you gotta hate that no matter what, or you'll become like them. It says, have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, rather than reprove them. Now, I just paraquoted that verse because I don't have my Bible out right now. I could actually pull that up real quick so y'all can see for yourself what it says. My bad, sorry. Let's do it like this. So y'all can see I'm not, trying to just pull the verses out of thin air and make some stuff up, But right here it says, in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11, King James Version, that's the only version you should have. It says, verse 11 says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Basically what that means is, if somebody going out there doing evil, or you see they doing evil, and you get convicted about what they doing, rather than joining in with them, rather it be just talking bad about somebody, or rather it be hopping in a car with some people that's going to do some dirt, and they finna go do it. It says instead of joining in with that, you should reprove them, meaning rebuke them, or show them the right way. For lack of better words, just show them the right way. You ain't gotta really rebuke them, even though you can. What I'm saying? If it's that important, or if it's that urgent, and they ain't listening to reason, you can always rebuke them, because at the end of the day, most times that's what only works. You gotta get the urgency across to somebody, because sometimes just slight reasoning with somebody don't work. What I'm saying? They'll end up talking you into some crap. I've been there, done that, just to let y'all know. And I just want to show y'all something else real quick, about the topic. I'm working on this whole video thing. I'm going to do a whole little documentary on this subject, but right now I just wanted to show it to y'all because, it's been in my spirit to do it for a while. I've been working a lot and doing a lot of other things, trying to get myself right, so I could be better for y'all. But here we go. Let me see what we got. All right. This is my favorite book, the book Obadiah. Obadiah, he tell it like it is, And I don't have a Hebrew name yet. I want one, but ain't nobody gave me one yet. And I ain't gonna just give myself one, but I've been wanting one. And actually, I just got my first set of fringes today, man. It feels good to have my fringes. And, that's a good feeling when you trying to keep the commandments, So, and before I go any further, let me go ahead and give thanks to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach Hadash, the Holy Spirit, and give props and honors to all the elders and teachers out there that's teaching 100% truth. You know who you are. I don't want to say no names because people get, jealous or whatever, but they know who they are. We give all thanks and praises for them. And I ask that the Most High Yahweh will watch over them always. And, yeah. But let's go into the book of Obadiah really quick. I just want to pull out a couple verses from there. And just to show y'all that Esau, Edom, so-called white man, is the so-called white man, Shalakia. I just want to show y'all that without a doubt, this should prove to y'all that, who Esau Edom really is, y'all. It's a couple verses in Obadiah, that actually shows that. You gotta, read the Bible for yourself, like they say, study to show yourself approval. But, Book of Obadiah, King James Version, as you can see up at the top. And the topic of this one is the vision of Obadiah, And it starts out by saying, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle, And basically, what that's talking about. It's talking about the end times, when Edom was going to do so much evil that, these other nations, these heathen nations, was going to rise up against her, man. And when you look at this corona thing that's affecting the whole world, a lot of these other countries, man, they figuring out that, maybe it was Esau that put that out there. Maybe it didn't come from China directly, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they put it in China. And if you read some of these books that, Esau wrote, back in the 80s, and movies and stuff, and shows, it show you how they create viruses in labs and stuff. One book being The Eyes of Darkness, written by, an Edomite, basically telling you everything from where it was going to come from and, what type of virus it's going to be. And if any of y'all ain't, have never seen the Rex 84 documentary, the King Alfred plan, man, y'all need to go watch that, because that pretty much lays out everything for you. And I remember back in 2008, when people was talking about them FEMA coffins, man. They from back in the day, I was trying to tell people, other people was trying to tell people that them FEMA coffins that people kept seeing all over the United States was gonna be for, a mass slaughter of the people, man. Mainly the Hebrew Israelites, which is the Negroes, Native Americans, and Native Latinos, And I'm letting you know right now, That now you know what them FEMA coffins for. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't for nothing, man. They wasn't portable potties. You know what I'm saying? Like other people were saying. Somebody just seen the other day a truck going down the street with some of them FEMA coffins on it, and on the truck on the label on the truck it said Everguard burial um, caskets or something like to that nature. So now they telling you what they for. They for your ass. If you don't want to come back to the Most High Yahweh and His Son, people ignorantly call Jesus Yahweh Shai. If y'all don't want to come back to that, that's cool, because they got a FEMA coffin for you already, because they don't really like you Negroes anyway. They don't like you sellout coons anyway. They don't like none of y'all. They don't like none of y'all Uncle Samba Sambos. I'm telling y'all, man. They actually hate y'all worse than they hate, the prophets, because the worst thing a person could hate it if you sell me. If you sell out your own people, you definitely sell me out. So, they hate you worse than that. They just use you, to destroy the rest of the Hebrews, and then once they done with you, they gonna throw your ass away. quicker than the prophets, man. They envy us. They taking their time. They really don't want to do nothing. They want to kill us, but at the same time, they so envious of us, want to be us, that they trying to lick up any of the information that they can get from us, so they can try to imitate us, because they hate us, because they ain't us. But and another thing, not just talking about the FEMA coffins, but if you go back to 2018, they had the missing CDC worker. Everybody know what CDC stands for, the Center of Disease Control. But if you go back, you had that guy Timothy Cunningham. He was a highly decorated military general or major or something like that, and they killed him because he came out and released some information talking about how they were going to come out with this deadly strain of the flu virus. And so yeah, I better get your parachutes ready, man, because this plane getting ready to go down, man, and y'all need to jump out. This American what they call it, airlines, American Airlines getting ready to go down, man, just like on 9/11, which was also an inside job, man. It's crazy, but it's true, man. So, they killed Timothy Cunningham. They found his body floating in the river, 5 miles from his house after they said that he was missing. So they said this dude that was getting a 6 to 7 figure yearly annual income every year. This guy was so depressed, he's so depressed. He had a nice big old house. He had one of the best top jobs in America, in Babylon. He was living it up in, I think he was living in Virginia, but he worked every day in Atlanta, Georgia, or he lived in Atlanta, but his family and, I don't know, I forgot, but I could pull up the article too. But yeah, I better reckon. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get it later. I'm going to come back to that. But right now, let's go ahead and finish reading this, because I'm going off. But anyway, it says, let's see, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Move on to verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Who gonna bring me down? Like a bully in the schoolyard, And though, this the verse right here, listen, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they have not stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they have leave some grapes. Basically, man, they didn't, you know, they the thief, they the robber of the world, man. They didn't colonize and rape, robbed, and murdered all the indigenous nations on the earth. You can call them that, but we know they the Hebrew Israelites. That's why when they got here, the whole thing was what they could say, what is it? Conquest and discovery, man, because they didn't know anything, you know. When they came out the cliffs of the rocks and the caves, they had to go discover everything. You know, the world was new to them. So that let you know that they the devil too, man. They had to discover this and discover that. Then they, after they discovered everything, they went and stole everything. You know, that's just what a devil will do. And the word devil just means deceiver. Everybody know that by now. But so now you heard the verse. Let me read that one more time. Verse 4 is the one I really want. Verse 3 is deep too, but verse 4, let's go stick with that one. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, Salakia, saith the Lord. And you already know, all through ancient days, all the European nations, all the Caucasian nations always used the eagle as a symbol. And that goes all the way back to Petra, Georgia, when they was living in the cliffs of the rocks. And all the architecture is the same from Petra, Georgia, all the way up until now. They always use that Roman style architecture. And they always, let me show you, man, so y'all can see. So y'all won't think I'm playing. They always use that Roman style. Hold on, let me back out of here. But they always use that Roman style architecture, or should I say Petra, Georgia style architecture, because that's where Rome got it from. You know, y'all gotta wake up, man. Because this is real, man. This ain't no game. And if y'all want to stay asleep, stay asleep. That's on y'all. But look at that. Look at what we see here, man. It look just like some shit you see in Washington, D.C. It look just like some shit you see in Rome. You know, and look where it's at, in the cliff of the rock. Look at the cliff of the rock right there. Let me blow that up. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Slocky. My headset died because when I'm not actually using it primarily for gaming, it'll go off Slocky for that. But if you could see right here, man, look at this. You know, the prophets, man, GMS, man, everybody right. You know, I give shout outs to prophets at GMS, man, because they always talk about this. You know, how they came from the cliff of the rocks. You know, most prophets do. They talk about this, but, you know, they put the emphasis on it. They always showing you, man, but y'all don't want to see. Y'all want to stay asleep, believe in your American dream. This your American dream right here. This it. This what they want. This what they trying to get back to. You know, so y'all can see this for yourself. And at the very top, man, you can see the images, man. Look. See? You know, they got the little white angels up there and stuff. You know. That's them, man. This their history that they uncovered. Don't that look like the top of the Statue of Liberty? The head of the Statue of Liberty right there? You know, and them used to be like pictures of eagles and demons and stuff on the very top right there. They got their gargoyles and stuff, man. Y'all better wake up, man. And somewhere on this statue, they got eagles and stuff, man. I'm just letting y'all know right now. They know who they are, man. Look at them Edomites down there. They go back to their history, man. They trace their ancestry back all the way there. But they want us to believe we came from slave ships. But look how they cut that inside the rock, man. Cut that inside the mountain, man. You go back and watch some documentaries on this, but this is in Petra. It's real. But that's not even what I want to show y'all, man. What I wanted to show y'all is I got couple playlists I had saved up, you know, just for this occasion. Let's see here. Where we at? My playlist. It's in order, so. Who has landed? Let's see what I got. I got one, you know, talking about the structures, Petramount, Sear, but you gotta be careful because they're gonna tell you all kind of stuff, how it's somebody else and everything, you know, so be careful with that. I just want to watch this one right here. This the one we want. I don't know if it's gonna, oh, they ain't gonna let y'all hear it. Dang. I forgot. I gotta figure out something about this this sound thing. For some reason, they don't let y'all hear the sound. Dang, man, I forgot about that. And that's the reason why I've been hesitating on doing the video.
Okay, all flight controllers, gonna go for landing.
But y'all should be able to hear it from my microphone.
Control, go. Telcom, go. GNC, go. TCOM, go. Surgeon, go. Capcom, we're go for landing. Altitude 4,200, you're go for landing, over. I understand, go for landing. 3,000 feet.
I always make a way.
You're looking great. How you doing, control?
You know
We're
what?
good here, fine. How about you, Telcom? Go. Guidance, you happy? Go. Fido. Go. 2,000 feet, 2,000 feet. Into the ag, 47 degrees.
Alright, yeah, Salakia, I had to make sure my video was still playing. You know, sometimes I wasn't able to record the voices and stuff, but just continue to listen to this.
Roger. 37 degrees. Still looking very good. Here go. Top alarm. 1201. 1201. Roger, 1201 alarm. 1201 alarm. Same type, we're go, flight. Okay, we're go. We're go, same type, we're go. Altitude 1600. Eagle looking great. Roger, 1202, we copy it.
Eagle
35
looking
degrees,
great.
750, coming down to 23. 540 feet and a 15. 1050 feet down at 4. Altitude, velocity, light. 8.5 down, 220 feet.
The name of the lunar module in this video
200 feet. 4.5 down, 5.5 down.
Eagle.
100 feet, 3.5 down, 9 forward. 875
So
feet.
though they,
Guys looking good, down a half.
you know, think to set their nest among the stars.
Lights on, forward, forward. 30 feet down, 2.5. Picking up some dust. Big shadow. 4 forward, drift into the right a little. 30 seconds forward. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. We copy you down, Eagle.
Copy you down, Eagle.
Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
The Eagle has landed. You heard him?
60 seconds.
Alright, I guess that's what we needed from there. Just for that. Alright, now I want y'all to watch the Dabu 7 video, man. This is deep too, because this is what NASA, you know, just found out there in space and stuff, and they trying to cover it up and hide it. But look how scared they got. Listen to Dabu 7, man. They scared. He is too, but they, you got to know that they scared too. They cut the feed. This is a stereo radar satellite, and it's used to turn sound into pictures because, you know, space is black. You know, in order for them to see far away, sometimes they have to use radio waves bouncing off of different objects, and that's how they can paint a picture, you know, without having an actual camera out there. They use radar frequencies to bounce signals off of other objects in order to get, you know, the object that they want to view. And it won't show a clear picture like, you know, like if I took a picture with my camera, it's going to show you in like static or frequency. It's going to show you the picture like a what they call that when you hearing the baby in the stomach, or ultrasound, basic, there it go, ultrasound. So let's look at the ultrasound of the universe or the solar system real quick and see what they see in the ultrasound.
This is Dabu 7.
This is
It's been a
Dabu
while
7.
since we've took a deep dive out in space and looked at things floating around out there that raise some questions.
So let's look at
Now we
this
have
ultrasound
a
and see if it's
massive
going to be a
object
boy or a girl.
that is making its way through the stereo ahead HI2. I'm going to hit start, and you're going to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, I've covered a lot of stuff throughout all the years. Things by the sun, broad daylight, off of satellite imagery. I've never witnessed an object of this size making its way through space, caught on the cam, and it seems like when they pick this up right around frame 160, they cut it out. You're going to see it makes it right out here.
See, they cut it out. They
Right out the back here, and then they're going to cut
could
it.
this be the
is
reason why
Earth.
all the
That is Earth right there, Terra. See?
all the
Gone. They clip
CEOs
it.
quit their jobs and ran into the
That's
caves?
what happens. So here it comes
just like
into
it
the
said in the book
frame.
of
It actually
Revelation.
sneaks in behind this right here.
So yeah, I better wake up, man.
And you're going to see it's like a huge wheel. It is
huge
insane.
wheel. A
Perfectly
wheel inside of a
circular.
wheel. Now, where have you
And
heard
it
that
has, it's like a cross.
at? Is that the book of Ezekiel?
With a
What
circle in the
Ezekiel
middle.
vision? What he saw? A wheel inside a wheel, right? Now listen. He's going to show you close
Zooming in
up.
here so you can see it better. And I'm going to take it through a couple frames. This is just amazing.
Now listen what he says.
I'm going to leave a clip. You guys can go to February 20th, I believe. That's where I started this. On HI2. And you guys can go through it yourself.
But this is from February 20th.
You can see this massive object. Let me back it up there.
So they know.
That
and that was
is
about the
super
time
defined.
where
look at that.
The elites,
This
the
is creeping
CEOs
through space
start leaving
right now. Caught on the HI2, and then they cut the feed. Real deal, massive object.
Real deal.
The distance, we don't
Dabu
know.
7 scared.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you this. It is massive. It is intelligence.
It's intelligence.
Right there.
Of course it is.
This isn't just some asteroid. So keep making excuses for some of you that keep sticking your head back in the sand. There's a reason they announced a space force. And for all you that believe space is
Donald
fake,
Trump
they
did.
damaged you to hell
Donald
and
Duck.
back.
DJ Donald
This is
Duck,
Dabu
like
7.
I
If you
want
want
a
some
bad
more
sense.
goods, meet me over on D Live where I break this
My
down
favorite,
even
one of my
further
favorite prophets, man.
in discussion
Hardcore.
on what this could be. Links in the description box. Much love.
Dabu be tripping.
Eagle, Houston,
Well, there you go. You know, the Eagle has landed. That's my take on that. And you also got a glimpse into what's coming, man. So y'all better wake up, man, before it's too late. Try to change your life the best way you can and come back to the Most High and start keeping the commandments to the best of your abilities, man. That's what I'm trying to do. So, and, you know, that might not even be enough. You got to actually be out here doing the work like it commanded us. That's why I'm trying to get myself completely together, you know, where I won't be no hypocrite out here and stuff like that, you know, because that's, you know, Most High hate that. Somebody that's lukewarm and not practicing what they preach. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, you know, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, Kwam Yasharala, and Abad Babal, meaning the fall of Babylon. You want Babylon to be destroyed, Kwam Yasharala, rise Israel. Let's do this, man. We got to get up. Get up. It's time to wake up.